So last week you saw me surprise Erica with a large hole cut in the side of the boat when she came back from town. The last few days I've been repairing, filling, sanding and doing a bit of painting. So stay tuned, have a little look, see how it turned out. Morning. So this is day 3 of the repair on this side here. I didn't film yesterday, but I did add a couple of layers of glass in this area here where it's slightly dipped in. And then after that I've gone on with, I believe it's a 407 filler that you can see I've started to put here. So this morning now I'm going to sand it back, and then I'm going to go on in again with an even finer, what you call fairing filler. I think it's the 406, and we should be getting close to paint in the next, hopefully today or maybe tomorrow. So guys, as you know, I have been working on the side of the boat where I cut a big hole and surprised Erica the other day. And yeah, pretty much she's done. So I've done a lot of sanding, filling, building it up and sanding it back down again. And now here, as you can see, this is where the big hole used to be. I don't have gel coat here with me in Dominican. So what I've done is just put a layer of just white spray paint just to cover it up until we do the whole side of the boat with new gel coat. So yep, she's nice and strong and she's got the right shapes and forms, so I'm happy with the result. Okay guys, you may remember from previous episode when we were coming into Luperon from Puerto Rico, we had some fuel issues and we were getting a blockage. We were losing one engine. Suddenly there was no fuel being delivered to the fuel filter. We decided to get somebody to have a look inside our tank for us, basically do a fuel polishing on the tank. We were pretty sure it wasn't a contamination that a lot of people get, which is like a bug, like an algae that grows in the fuel, because otherwise it would have blocked up our filters, our Raycor filters. That didn't actually happen, but what was happening was the pickup line that was going to our filter was getting blocked.
We did do a little bit of research on some of the Fontaine sites on Facebook, and a lot of people have had this similar issue. And some of the people, they found really weird stuff in their fuel tank.
Yeah, inside the tank.
Like a book, the paperwork from a manual.
Someone had a straw, like a drinking straw. So we wanted to find out what was in the tank. There's no inspection hatch on our tank. It's a plastic tank, sealed plastic tank with no way to look inside it. And Sabrina and Blade, I believe his name is, they have this fuel polishing equipment here in Luperon. So they came out to us to give us a hand, and we pumped a lot of fuel out, filtered it. There was nothing, and then we left just a tiny bit of fuel in there. And then we removed the bedroom wall so we could agitate the tank, try and move the tank. And that's where we managed to suck up some, what seemed like a sort of sandy. But we're not sure because it's also been through their pump and the impeller bringing it up. So it might have been something bigger that got churned up as it was coming out. We definitely got something out and we couldn't get any more. We ran it for a good few, a couple of hours nearly. Yeah. And it all looks good now. So we're fingers crossed, fingers crossed that on the next crossing that we do, we hopefully won't run into that issue again.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Down in the bottom right next to my drain here, it almost looks like a sandy beach.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. I see that.
That certainly does look like a pile of crud. That's about it.
More or less all of it, yeah. I'll hold this up for you, you can get a good look at it. Right here.
Alright, well it's not as big a chunks as I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
How's the filter look?
Not too bad,
Filter's
just
not
chunks.
really not that bad. So we might have found it.
So we've decided today that we're going to go to the beach and go for a little bit of a walk and a little bit of us time.
We're not actually officially checked in. We are at the marina on a floating dock. But the Navy has checked us in, so we're clear with the Navy, but we haven't cleared immigration. And Richard and the Commandant came around this morning to just check we were okay, and we asked them, is it possible that we could go to one of the isolated beaches and just get some exercise? You know, go for a walk, go for a swim, just to get off the boat to stretch our legs a little bit. So we've got permission. We're not doing this without following the rules.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to actually head into the beach, just go and explore a little bit. and yeah, stretch our legs because we need to move a little bit more.
Yeah. And these past 4 months, it's been a bit difficult, and it's funny to say that because we are in all these beautiful places and there's so much going on around us.
But there's so many restrictions.
There's so many restrictions, and when you're not allowed to leave your boat for 18 days, and you have to just sit here doing the same thing in and out, you can't get exercise. You're just trapped. It's really hard on.
Well, it's hard on I think everyone. To be honest, it's probably not as hard as on us as some people. If you're stuck in an apartment, for example,
and you can't even
and
go
you don't
outside.
have a garden, or something, that must be a lot worse than us.
Yeah.
But we're all feeling it in our own kind of ways. But we've got permission to do it this way, that we can go to the beach before we've officially checked in, just to stretch the legs. So we're super happy. So that's where we're going to head. So join us. Let's go and see what the beach looks like. So we found a guy in the bushes. Bit of a statue type thing. Not sure who it is. Anybody know? Do you know? Just got a message on the phone, and it looks like we might be able to check in. Erica, we're heading to town, babe.
Yeah.
So we've been here, it's a month tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have cleared in with the Navy, but we haven't managed to do it with immigration just yet. So we are literally just going to chuck some stuff in a bag, get our boat paperwork together, and we're going to head over there and let's see how it goes. So fingers crossed, guys.
Check in.
Let's go. Let's get
we'll be legal in the country.
Let's go. We can be legal. Yes.
Woohoo!
Woohoo. Alright guys, so we've arrived at the port of Luperon, where you actually come in to check in. So the process here is, first of all, you have to go to Commandant,
Yep.
which is just up the hill behind us. After that, turn the camera, and then you've got immigration, customs, and also you've got agriculture. And the lovely lady there is waving to us. We're going to go and see her in a moment. So we're going to check into these, we'll check into these 3 ports now, but we're going to turn the camera off, obviously, because this is government offices. Masks on. So let's do this, and let's see if we can get checked in.
Woohoo!
Let's give it a go.
Woohoo!
We're done. We are done. We are signed in. So it took us, was it 29 days, 30 days? It's taken us a month basically to check in, but we are now official. We're stamped, and we're going to head into
legal.
town.
We're gonna go check out town a little bit.
Town's
and
that way. Show the people town. Let's go to town. I think we want to go and get a beer.
Should we get a beer?
Should we get a beer? I want to check out the hardware store, and there's a
Maybe
place called
ice
Freddy's.
cream. There's an ice cream place as well.
All right, this is too overwhelming. We need to. We're going to head into town, and we'll try and film some of this on the way. But it's definitely time for a beer and to celebrate.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you, Dominican.
Woohoo! Thanks for watching this week's episode, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that you get notified when we put out new episodes. And we want to do a big shout out to all of our patrons. Thank you very much for sticking with us. We really appreciate it.